snap. Oh. Hi. Hello. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Hey everybody. I didn't even realize. Oh man, that's hilarious. I was just lost in the sauce of just drawing. I'm like, alright. Let's see here. So his arm's gonna detach like that. Hi everyone. Just doing a quick. Your hand will go the other way, wouldn't it? Just doing a quick little stream whilst I work on stuff. I'm gonna do more proper streams again, I promise. I'm so up and down with it. Riz, you're very talented. Oh, thank you. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I was just working on my characters, so like, I'm not gaming or anything today, but I'm just working on some character animation for the next video. Cause I got 2 more this week. I'm trying to upload 2 videos instead of just 1. So it's good. One's gonna be, we got a GameStop one, and then we have like a fun Warhammer one, and then yeah. So I'm uploading 2. I hope I don't sound like tired to y'all. Let me see. Lock in, my boy. Yo, that's what I'm doing. I'm locking in. Oh, I'm locking in, but my pen tablet doesn't want to lock in. That's cool. So I'm doing this by mouse. Woo. My drawing tablet does not want to lock in. That's hilarious. I bet I can get it working too. Boom. 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 And then he'll be all like, yeah! And his eyes are gonna go like this, sound like this instead. Where his eyes will be more like that. And we're just gonna have eyes like this. And then something like that. And then let me check out chat. You sound dead tired. I do? Holy crap. I'm trying not to. No, I gotta be more live. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all? Okay, there we go. I should be good. Don't worry, we're gonna get this. I'm still gonna be up, bro, and we're gonna just chat. And I just want to catch up with everybody. Can I ask you a question? Are you 6 because you're 7, or are you 7 because you are 6? Oh my gosh. Y'all kill me. But yep. So yeah, I'm just animating right now. Doing a quick little nighttime stream. And just vibing, man. And then either Thursday or Saturday. I'm thinking of making those my stream days. Just 2 days out of the week would be cool for me. Manageable, I should say. Because I got so much junk going on. Where is she? There she is. She's all symbol-y. Grab. Copy. It's fine if something does just how much you wanted to refer to me. Yeah. I'm on max volume, but when you leaned forward, your microphone sounded a lot better, but it's pretty good. Alright, cool. As long as it works. I got my mic like close to my face. Let me see here. I'm also gonna try and get my tablet pen working really quickly. But yeah, I'm thinking of Thursdays and Saturdays would be my stream days. That's one I can totally handle. Unless yep, I got my pen working. So I'm just doing poses. Now, I don't want to work on anything. I don't want to work on anything from the GameStop stuff, because I didn't want to spoil stuff for y'all. I hope I actually don't have anything open for it, actually. But, yeah. Let's grab this, put this here. But yeah, I'm working on one of those too. And it should be out. That one should be out like Friday. And then this one should be out like Saturday. And then moving forward, I want to do like 2 each. The thing that saved my life and made these like way easier was, I'm not gonna lie, I just made the video shorter. Because making an 8-minute animation every week was like killing me. I was like, bro, I'm out of steam. Holy ham. So I was talking to my buddy Felly Animated, who's he's like my brother. And then like we were just like yeah, no, we gotta shorten the load a little. And then boom. But yeah, right now I'm just doing poses for each character, for each guy. So like when I start animating, it's like 10x easier. Alright, so got this one, got that one, save this one, save your work. Are you self-taught because I like your art style? Kind of. I'm kind of self-taught. And I say kind of because I was drawing a lot on my own before I like started like doing before I started learning. From like I went to school, I went to art school, graduated from art school. I worked in animation for a bit. And it was fun until it wasn't. And then I was like, I just want to do my own thing. And it worked out. It worked out more or less. So I'm very thankful for that. I'm very thankful for everybody. Thankful for y'all. One. Let's draw the opposite of his hand, I guess. So it's going to be like... that. Or I can be like super lazy. I feel so bad I'm not reading chat enough. You're not the only one who had a long and tiring day. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Jaden. Hope you're feeling better. Do you ever want a team or just want to be a lone wolf? I would love a team. That'd be really cool. Mario hasn't been in the same since Peach friend-zoned him. No, he has not. That's why I had to make that like mini series, and I loved it so much. I was like, man, I'm making that a long form. I don't care, and I had a blast doing it too. I had a blast working on that. I'm just gonna cheat this. That's okay. I already drew everything. Yeah, it'll be fine. All right, cool. And then you just kind of grab here. Dun, dun, dun. Let me see here. Can I ask you a super duper important question? Is it super duper important? Like, is it really like life altering super duper important? I improved my motivation. I'm looking into getting into drawing so I can transition into animation. I got a drawing tablet along with my ADHD brain. I'm trying to get a neurofeedback session on it to see if it would. It'll help. It'll help. I'm not gonna lie. Like how I'm just doing this and I'm just like working on my stuff right now. It's very relaxing. This is more relaxing to me than playing a game, if I'm being so serious. Let's see here. Yo, you will rue the day you lied to Kage. Kage, I never lied to you. Get this man Kage out of here. No, I'm joking. I think Dragon Quest is better than Final Fantasy. You know what, Vanquist? I agree. Don't tell the world I said that though. No one else heard that though. It's fine. No one else heard that anyway. It's fine. You were supposed to hop on. I did. Well, I played for a bit myself. And here I'm just drawing a lumpy hand because I'm not focused. Because I'm just like talking to chat, but it's okay. How do you feel about Dragon Ball Sparking Zero falling off? Man! Bro, I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was happening. I knew Dragon Ball Zero. I saw it a mile away, and I literally went because it hurts because I really love Dragon Ball Z. Like I love Dragon Ball Z a lot, and I knew it was gonna fall off, and then it did, and I said okay. I learned to make peace with it. How do you feel about your hairline falling off? I've learned to accept it. I've fallen into grace with it. I've fallen into grace with it. That's why my guy's hair's like, well, I gave him the fade and like the cuts. But yeah, I learned to accept it. And that's why he has this like really cool like jelly bean head. Or like, what is he? Looks like a chocolate ball actually when you turn around. I bought the deluxe subscription. I may cry. No. Just, do you still play it? Cause none of my friends really play Dragon Ball anymore. Accepting yourself is the key part to peace. 100%. And I'm all about my peace. Alright, let me just post him out really quickly. I removed his face from his own face. That's okay. Just throw that over there. I want to draw... Actually, I don't think I can draw that online. On stream. It's okay. Hello. MB, now you're good at. I play it, but man, they're busting out new characters, but it's the fact that it feels like the same old stuff is not good enough anymore. Man, that sounds rough. But it's still, like, the game still looks fun. I wonder if I can cheat this drawing I did. Yeah, I can. But it still looks fun. For what it's worth, if that counts for anything. The game still looks fun. It's that everybody I know that played it kind of stopped playing it, and then it just kind of, like, died out. Close these two. Close these two. Oh, wow. So that's how you guys looking, like, real on the canvas. Go to duplicate symbol, make your own symbol, FD, that's fine. Jump in. And grab this, connect this. And that's why we just delete it and start anew. How was Hollow Knight Silk Song? Amazing. Amazing. I loved it. I loved it so much. That was one of my favorite games. It's one of my favorite games of this year, honestly. I also got Hades 2. I was thinking about streaming it, but I don't know if y'all know about Hades or anything like that. Cause I'm really into indie games as of late. Like Hollow Knight, Expedition 33 was also really good. But yeah, I just love finding indie games that are really fun and just playing them. Yo, what's up, Dom? Yo, what's up, Soul King Reaper? What's good, man? He doesn't need two. He doesn't need a duplicate of this. Just grab this, put this here, have his back there. And all you have to do is flip transform, put it like this. And I can just fix it and skew it to his body. And then, yeah, like that. That's good enough. Because it's not going to be a long shot of animation anyway. It's going to be like, this one scene is only going to be like a couple frames. So I'm going to cheat some stuff here, like this. Just don't worry about the bug. Silk Song received approved by so many people like so. I only had like one buggy issue, but aside from that, I was good. It was worth it. I was like, only $20, what a deal! And then I was like really happy about that. Because video games are getting really expensive. Copy. Transform, flip horizontally. I want to see how you look on the other side. Okay. Okay. I wonder if I'm allowed to animate guns on stream. I don't think I should do that. Never mind. I'll do that later. Have you played any Kirby games before? Yes, I played Kirby in the Crystal Shards, which I really loved. I played What else? There was Kirby and the Crystal Shards, which was really fire. There was Kirby Squeak Squad back in the day on the DS. I also played. His leg is off canvas. It's skewed. So yeah, there's Kirby Squeak Squad. There was Kirby and the Crystal Shards. I didn't play Kirby. I also have Kirby Deluxe for the 3DS, but I didn't play it yet. It's so funny. Half my DS games I have, I just never played. It's so weird. It's one of the weirdest things about me. I only beat like Mario 3D Land on it and like Fire Emblem Sacred Stone. Oh shoot, let me catch up on y'all. Hey, just curious, have you ever heard of an anime called Cat's Eyes? Cat's Eyes. Cat's Eyes the anime. No, I have not. I would be down to check that out though. I would be so down to check out Cat's Eyes the anime. That sounds fire. Because there's a lot of animes. I've been watching a lot of anime recently. I just watched Frieren, which I loved. Well, I watched Frieren last year and I fell in love with it. Then this year I've been watching a ton. I just finished Dawn to Dawn season 2, which was amazing. I watched the Demon Slayer movie in theaters, and that was so epic. That was so fun. Demon Slayer is like one of my favorite animes of all time. And right now I'm starting to read the One Piece manga because the anime is like kind of slow. Why aren't you conforming how I want you to conform? Which one is the line? Crazy brush tool. Let me see. The latest episode of Gachi Akuda has me reflecting on life like a therapeutic session. I always said that it's hard for me to answer what's my favorite anime, and now Gachi Akuda is my favorite. Gachi Akuda had some. Oh my gosh, the last episode of Gachi Akuda was so good, and it did have a lot of like life reflecting like things and things that maybe like go deep in thought. Like a lot of things that made me go deep in thought. Gachi Akuda is a good anime, and it's self-reflecting on like personal growth as a person and dealing with like how life dealt you a bad hand and what you're gonna do with it. I really like it. It's a really good anime. How about that didn't change this? All right, cool. So he's gonna bump into her. Don't worry about his leg. I can always get him all his gun a new leg. Cause I just realized I just ripped his leg from this one. I just grabbed it aggressively while animating. Let me throw that back. I can probably drop this one maybe tomorrow actually if I finish everything, and then yeah. Let me just make sure I got all the characters I need to. So hang on. Do you ever plan on doing bar videos on other fighting games like Tekken or Mortal Kombat? I could. I'd so be down to do that. Like, I don't spend long, but whoa, what the heck? Bro, sorry, I was scrolling up to catch him on stream. Yo, that guy, man, thank you for the $2. Bro, I appreciate you. That's cool. That's my first time ever getting a donut in my life. That feels so, like, that's crazy. Appreciate it. Let me see. But yeah, I would do, I want to do more bar episodes, which I do have planned. I wrote out the script for a couple of them. Some scripts for a couple of them. I want to do one with I want to do one about Luigi and Daisy. I also want to do one about Angela from Marvel Rivals, like the new character from Marvel Rivals, because she's like this really big. I wonder if I can share this here. Oh, I can. I'm so sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm still kind of new to streaming. I'm not new, but I am new. Marvel Rivals. So I want to do one about Angela. I would be down to do one about Tekken because I do have a couple ideas for like Jin and Hayashi Mishima, which would be funny. I also want to do some ones where like anime characters jump into the bar as well. Yeah, I got a couple bar ones. So I got a couple GameStop ones getting ready, and I got a couple bar ones. But yeah. Trying to find like a good shot of her. Oh, that's good. That's huge. Copy. New. I left this poor sister of battle by herself in the corner. I'm sorry about that. I just want to show my community something. Yeah. So yeah, I'm doing one on this girl from Marvel Rivals. So I'm gonna get that one done, and that'll be cool. So I got a couple bar ones I want to do, and I got a couple more GameStop ones I want to do. Low key, I didn't even realize it. So the GameStop series is kind of turned into like, let me see, the GameStop series is kind of turning into a comic book or like its own series, and I love that how that's happening. So like yeah, it's really fun. It's really fun. I'm really having a blast working on that one. Let me see what else. Oh, it's an interesting one. It has a trio of art thieves who are also sisters. I'll check out that anime. I'm gonna write that down actually. That sounds cool. Cat's eyes. This is a good vibe. I'm liking this already, man. This stream is really cool. This is cool. Just chilling with y'all, catching up, and just like working on just drawing. Have you ever played Mario plus Rabbids Invasion? No, I haven't, Jaden, but I always wanted to try it. Oddly enough, I always wanted to try it, and I never did. I never played it, but yeah. Low key, always wanted to try it, but I plan on doing it eventually, so I think it would be cool. Let me get this Angela out of here. But yeah. I forgot I left Summer here. Okay. I don't want some person to be like, oh my gosh. So let me just, you're fine, Summer. It's okay. Hi. Hi, Sniper plus Boofy plus... Hi, Sniper, Boofy plus Goofy. That's a cool name, by the way. Now let me just get back to doing this. Just gonna draw like that. 2. I think like 3, maybe. Also, yo, Len, what type of music you've been listening to lately? I listen to a lot of like I listen to a lot of video game soundtracks, like a lot of video game soundtracks. I also like certain songs that I'll hear, and you're gonna think it's so funny, bro. I like a lot of songs I hear that are like memes. Oddly enough, so like that one I don't know if you guys heard Trap Royalty before. Have y'all ever heard the song Trap Royalty? I was obsessed with that for like a good like few like I was obsessed with that for like a good few minutes. Trap Royalty was a really good song. But yeah, I mostly listen to like a lot of video game music and anime soundtracks, like J-Rock and just stuff along those lines. That's what I really like to listen to from time to time, honestly. But as long as it sounds good, I'm down usually. Welcome back. What's your thoughts about Hollow Knight Silksong? Ninja Kid, I loved Hollow Knight Silksong. It was such a good series. It was such a good game. It came out, like, it took 6 years to come out, and I honestly think it was worth the wait. Have y'all heard of Marilyn Manson? Yes, I have, because back in the day, bro, Sniper Boofy, back in the day, I was really into, like, a lot of rock. I used to listen to, like, a lot of, like, yeah, a lot of rock. Oh my gosh. Rise Against, System of the Down, even Korn. Holy crud, I was going through it back then. But I also like more punk rock too. I was listening to a lot of tracks. I probably still have them on my old iPod. You know, I'm gonna give him like a shell of a shoe. It's okay. Let's move his leg like so. Cheetah's leg in like this. Put his arm down a little, because it's supposed to be almost like he's walking into like a wall. Best JRPG series in your opinion? Oh my gosh, that's a hard one to answer. That is very hard for me to answer. Let's see here. Best JRPG series I've played. That is so hard because I really loved Persona. I really loved the Tales of series. I really liked Final Fantasy. I really liked Dragon Quest. I really loved. To me, I gotta say, best RPG I ever played in my life was Chrono Trigger, because that was the RPG that like made me start drawing, made me get into video games, made me want to learn to write. Like, yeah, Chrono Trigger was my favorite. But It's so hard. They're like good potato chips. You can't just pick one. So I don't know. A multitude of them. How'd you make your model? I just drew my guy, and yeah, he's just made up of symbols, as you can see. So like I can take him apart, like as you can see, and then I just like make him like that, and it's a lot easier. Because before that, I started with my guy, then I started drawing like more like characters I was into, and whatnot. And yeah, but me, I make my animations more easier on myself, so it's not too hard for me to animate. Because as y'all know, I am a one-man band when it comes to animating. So I just kind of simplify my work, so I don't like, so it doesn't take me like 3 months to make like 1-2 minute animation. Let's see here. Yep. Or Godsmack. I think I missed a part of your. I think I missed a part of your question. Oh, he's your favorite. Oh, okay, cool. No, that's fire. You ever go to other places to draw? Because at the moment, it seems hard for me to sit at home to get anything done. I used to go to a cafe, not too far from my house. I used to go to yeah, I used to go to a cafe not too far from my house and just draw. But now I have all my stuff here. I also used to go to the library and do it. But it's so funny. I don't know why. I actually have a funny library story. I used to draw at the library a lot, and then I'd bring my drawings home and keep working on it. This is when I was working like on a bunch of stuff. But whenever I did, I don't know. Maybe it's because of how I look. Because I draw my guy looking like. Let me see. All right. I draw my guy looking like really short, but in reality I'm like 6 feet tall, like 6'2", and whatnot. So like I don't know. Whenever I went to the library, I always get like looks because like I'm this like big black guy who has like an anime T-shirt on and whatnot, and just drawing. And I just came back from the gym. I don't know. It's weird, but yeah. And I'm like, bro, I promise you, I'm chill. I just want to make cartoons. But yeah. Sorry. Your B&G YouTuber is cool as fuck. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. I want to see if, like, eventually I can turn him into, like, a VTuber and test that out and see if that's right for me. I watched for a while. I always wondered why you made your character shorter than most. Is there a reason? Just so he stands out. Just so he stands out. Because, like, he's so vibrant, like, but he's really small. I made him small on purpose. And one of the things is, as you'll notice, my guy, he never has a neck. There's always no neck, but like if you look at like, it's on here. Oh, okay. Is Beanica here? Beanica. She's a good example, I guess. Holy crud. Yeah. Beanica has a neck, but I don't have a neck. Like I gave her a neck. And I'm not gonna lie, she became like my favorite OC this year that I made. Like the design, I really love it. I just kept trying to improve it. But I'm gonna make Summer just as good as Beanica, because I got like a really cool idea for like a thing I want to do. And yeah, but yeah, I just make him short on purpose so like the other characters like kind of stand out more around him. Hi, Lynn, is Daisy going to be in the future bar rant episode? She is. Daisy and Luigi. It's gonna be like a cool thing. Let me see what else, because I feel like I missed a couple of y'all's questions. What is your favorite cartoon that was on Cartoon Network? Mine was Chowder. Favorite cartoon that was on Cartoon Network? Adventure Time. Adventure Time went so hard for me, and it just came at the right time in my life. So I'd say Adventure Time was my favorite. Even though like I grew up watching like Dexter's Lab and the Powerpuff Girls and Samurai Jack, for me I just gotta say it's Adventure Time, 100%. The head looks like a ball, but can one of you? What? The head looks like a ball, but can one of you becoming a baller? Wait, I know about that meme. Is that the baller meme I heard about back in the day? Not too long ago. Hi. Hey, Mystery Game Boss. What's up? Can you do the Sonic? Can you do the Sonic away? What do you mean? When's the next Goth episode coming out? Dude, I don't even know. And I was just looking at the rigs. Wait, let me make sure this is safe. I was just looking at some of the rigs too. Oh, crud. I was just looking at some of the rigs, but I don't know if I can like when I'm gonna do this next. Actually, wait, no, I'm lying. Where's Roxy? I got a Roxy video coming out soon, actually. But it's just going to be shorter, that's all. That was the difference. That was the difference. And honestly, by the way, out of all the Goth characters, Roxy was my favorite. Look, yeah. I'm doing one actually soon with Roxy. Adventure Time was goated. Yes, it was. Binika's best character. I appreciate that. Yeah. My favorite characters that I've drawn in my own like stuff is like Binika and Roxy, if that makes sense. There's a comment that just made me laugh. Alright, Roxy video, let's go. Yes, sir, yeah. Agreed, Adventure Time is my favorite too. What did you think of the Fiona and Cake spinoff? You're gonna find this so crazy. I only watched like 2 episodes. I didn't get to watch the rest, but I have to. I really have to. I gotta watch the rest of the Fiona and Cake spinoff. There's a bunch of stuff I just need to watch. Honestly. Did you play Sonic Crossroads yet? I played the demo, if that counts. I didn't play the full game yet because, dude, like, I already have, like, a huge video game backlog. So, I told myself I'm not buying another new game for a while. Like, I just got, Cruise On the first Berserker. Then I got Hades 2. Then I got Silk Song. Then I got Persona 3 Reloaded. Then I got, so, like, oh, and I just got Atomic Heart. So my backlog just keeps growing. So I told myself, no, I gotta cut it off for a bit. And then I also want to get Silent Hill F. So yeah, no, I didn't get to play Crossroads yet. But I say all that, but you're so funny. I say that I have all those games, but believe it or not, I'm currently playing Banjo-Kazooie. I always wanted to beat that game and I never got to, so I'm playing Banjo-Kazooie. No kind of cuts with no words will be said. Like Mr. Uguay said, there are no accidents. That Radical Highway? Yeah, it's like a chill, lo-fi version of Radical Highway. Don't you accept my party? No! It's so funny. It's so funny. People try to invite me to stuff, to parties, and I always say no. Not because I'm anti-social, just because like I know that I would just be like in the corner chilling. How do you start a war in JRPGs communities looking for ideas? How do you start a war? You just say an opposing idea that people don't like, and say it's fact, and they'll correct you on it. Keep denying their opinion on it, even though you know it's correct, and then that's how you start conflicts. But don't do that. I'm just telling you that's how you do it. All right, Lynn. I think we're ready with this one. Give me this one. Okay, so I can remove this placeholder version of me. I can grab this one, paste in center. Yes! And he bumps right into her chest. So she's gonna be like huge compared to him. Alright, cool. And then also fix your pants, because this little pocket here wouldn't be here. So duplicate symbol, go FSCS, that's fine. Duplicate your symbol, put this here, create this into itself, let's make this its own thing, slide this underneath it like so. And so it marks the illusion that it's on the other side. There you go, done. And then you're gonna go here, you're gonna grab like, you can grab the shoe here, and you're gonna go there with it, and then put this here. Have his foot moving in this direction so it looks different, and there, boom, that's how you cheat animation to make your life easier. Or that's how you cheat poses, so you don't end up like, it doesn't take you 20 years to like do one thing. Just gonna quickly go to my video game rig pack and grab like that generic hand pose you guys always see me have. Wait, can I open this all the way, or is there are certain drawings here I can't show? Let me see. Okay, I'll steal it from 2B. 2B from Nier Automata, one of my favorite characters that I haven't even put in an animation yet. Like I wanted to. I keep going back to this drawing of summer when I need to be here. Okay, and flip this. Hang on, I'm gonna be chatting like 10 seconds. I just gotta check something real quick. I just gotta make sure this is done real quick. And then so like grab this. Oh, his glove color's wrong actually. Don't worry, chat. I'm coming back. Give me 10 seconds. Just gotta make sure this glove is the right color, like a dark burgundy, like a true ultramarine, or a true shock trooper from Warhammer. And then I'm gonna grab one of his little tassel thingies. Oh no, they're out the front. You're good. And then, you know, before long, gonna make him one solid piece, and have him slam into her chest. And she's just gonna be like, dude, what are you doing? So we're just gonna make her eyes look a bit smaller here, out of shock, but not too small. Actually, I can work with this. I can work with this. And let me recheck, because I feel kind of bad, like, low-key ignoring y'all. Where did I leave off? I think I got it. I think Final Fantasy 6 was mid. I never played Final Fantasy 6. I feel like you'd play Zenless Zone Zero. You know what's so funny? I tried it once, and I couldn't get into it. I wanted to get into Zenless Zone Zero so bad, just because I liked how the characters looked, especially like the girl designs, and I could not get into the game. But I'm down to like try some more like gotchas. I was looking at a couple to see like is this something I could get into? But I got a buddy who's really into like Weathering Waves, and I couldn't get into that one either. I might try again though. Thoughts on Team Fortress 2? I think TF2 is amazing. I think TF2 is really fun. But I haven't played it in a very, I'm talking years. I have not played it in years. Please make a TF2 skit. I might. I just might, Ninja Kid. I might just for the sake of it. Whoa, was that Emma Frost? Yes, it was. Don't think we didn't see that Emma Frost pick. How about Battle Cats? What's Battle Cats? Y'all didn't see nothing. What Emma Frost pick? There's no Emma Frost. There's only 2B from Nier Automata. Oh! Yeah, I guess they... Let me live. Cut her eye. Let me cut her eyes real quick. Don't destroy this, don't destroy that, but destroy that. And then set that here, and then boom. Boom. And I want to change her eye shape. She has like these slant eyes I gave her a long time ago, but like I think I'm going to change the design of them. I might just... Alright, cool. Give me your eyes. I'm going to try something here. If I don't like it, I switch it back. It's fine. Boom. Oh, they're all here. Okay. So, what kind of eyes do you have inside here? Oh. I mean, I can get away with animating it like this, but like I kind of don't like it anymore. Like I outgrew it, so I can make it. I can make it better. I can do it better. So I got it. Don't worry. All right, my fault. Let me catch up again, y'all. Man, forget Zenless Zone Zero. What about that anime GTA before GTA 6? Dude, I reacted to that on my second channel. Like Anata looks amazing. Holy crap! I'm gonna get that one for sure. Hey, thank you for getting me back into watching animated stories on YouTube again. I appreciate it, Derpy Drunk Potato. By the way, I like your name. It's really funny. Anata blew my mind. Yeah, it blew my mind too. Anata looks so good. I highly will recommend that one. I'm gonna play that for sure and see if it's like, not even see. I know it's something I'm gonna be getting into. And plus, it's not like a gacha game like how Zenless Zone Zero or Genshin Impact is. Every character is gonna be included in the game for free, so you don't have to like pay to unlock characters and whatnot. At least, probably skins, but that's fine. I'm planning on a PC horror game based on a zoo that was abandoned during the outbreak. Do you have any name for any ideas? I don't want really. It has to be something zoo themed, like Trapped in the Caged. I was gonna say Reanimaled, but that's also or Primate or something like that. I don't know, but something cool like that. We are so cooked. The Tales of series is amazing. I'm about to be swinging like Spider-Man. Yeah, that part was funny. swinging like Spider-Man, shooting missiles like GTA 6, doing combat like Nathan Drake from Uncharted. Yeah, it's gonna be a riot. That's gonna be a riot. Move her eye over to the right a little. Just make a little space so it's not like jarring. She's not supposed to be like a SpongeBob character. I got a couple of ideas I want to do. Ah! Watch me fiddle like that for a bit. Now give me my lines so I can make... Animating takes a while, bro. Sega. Come back. Oh, let's see here. Hey, Lennester, have you ever watched the Angry Birds movie? No, I have not, but I played the game before, if that counts. Bro, you're 6'7". Best believe when I'm finally financially stable, I got you on the $60 premium. Yo, I appreciate it, man. Take your time, man. I appreciate all the support, all the love from y'all. I really appreciate it. Keeps me going, man. It really, y'all are the reason why this channel is still alive and breathing. I'm not gonna lie. You guys are the reason that Lennester is still moving. My favorite was Uncharted 2. My favorite was Uncharted 2 too. I loved Uncharted 2. It was so good. I really like the level when when the building's exploding and it's going down and you're still shooting and fighting inside. I love that. Fall the metal pipe sound effect. I can't do a fallen metal pipe sound effect, but I can do a sound effect of my pen dropping. There you go. I think I caught up on everything. Yo, the Big Box Network, what's good, bro? The Tales of series is really underrated. It's really good. Yo, Phantom Shiny Pokemon Hunter, what's good, man? What's going on? Let me see. By the way, I heard it's like, okay, so you see in my streams where I like say everyone's name. I heard like once you get like when you're like a streamer, you normally don't say their name. I don't know. I feel like saying the person's name's cooler or better, so like it knows like you're acknowledging them. Oof. Okay, I'm not gonna go with these eyes after all. I might do it later when I test some stuff. And she doesn't need a bug. Okay, no, she can have it. And he can have it too, actually. I have an idea now. Go ahead and just have this here. Yeah, and you just slam the door. By the way, for those of you who didn't know, I'm really into Warhammer. I think it's really cool. It's really fun. I mostly play the games, though I don't play the board game. And the Sisters of Battle are like some of my favorite because I like the idea of nuns with guns, who are all like mean and angry. But the second you're like you say like something nice about them, they just like go whoa. Have you ever cosplayed before? No, but I always wanted to. I always wanted to so badly. It's a respectful take. All right, thanks. I appreciate it. You don't have to be like everyone else. Being you is already unique. I appreciate you, Icebreaker. I really do, man. But yeah, no, if I could, I would cosplay some like... I guess I'd always want to go as like... I always wanted to do Luffy from One Piece, and I never did. But I might. I just might. If not Luffy, I'd go as Blackbeard from One Piece as well. I think that'd be fun. I think cosplaying as the villains would be fun too. because you're the reason like all the mayhem's happening. It's supposed to be reversed. Like an effect from when he slams into her, there's like an effect. Down. I always wanted to get into game development, but didn't have the money to afford the classes. It's so funny, me and another animator, I don't know if you guys ever heard of Dental MS. He makes Animal Crossing 3D, he makes 3D Animal Crossing animations. That dude's like one of my best friends. And me and him, we were working on a game. We're working on like a party game right now, but I can't really say too much about it. But yeah, I'm also low key working on a game in the meantime of everything else. All right, that looks good. But I'm just not done it yet. But yeah, I will agree. Learning to code is very hard, but I kind of learned. Got it down. But it's just trial and error. I also want to make a roguelike someday too. I would also love to make a game similar to like Nikke. I don't know if y'all ever seen the gacha game like Nikke, where it's just like girls shoot, like we have like your character shooting and hiding behind objects. I'd also love to do that, but make it like a roguelike. So like you like pick and choose what kind of like upgrades and power-ups you want. I think that's like the next phase I'm gonna do in my life, like down the road, is like game development and stuff. Now, I got this where I want it to be. I want to make an JRPG that's simple. A simple JRPG. Well, JRPGs mostly focus on like deep stories, or like intricate stories, like how Persona is, or Dragon Quest, or. All right, lock all this in one layer. I'm trying to make a game like Sifu or Rematch. Oh man, that'd be fire. I'm gonna go into your chest really quickly here. That'd be fire. And I remember when I beat Sifu too. Holy. I loved it. That was such a fun game. Grab this. Now time for my good old am I doing too much or is it just right approach. Darn it, Len. There we go. Dude, I'm gonna get in trouble. Oh god, let me just do something less wild. Alright, so then it's like that, and then he'll like go flying back. Like so. And then she'll just be sorry, let me read the comment section, dude. I was so quiet, man. Have you ever watched a horror movie called The Car It filmed in 1977? No, I've not. I haven't watched a horror movie in forever. You're gonna like, dude. The last horror movie I watched was like The Quiet Place 3, I think, which wasn't really that horror. It was like more like an action horror type of joint. But yeah, Quiet Place 3 for sure. Let me bring this up here so y'all don't hear my fan. I miss the 3DS era of gaming. I do too, Vanquest, and I have so many 3DS games that I have to play. You know what's so funny? Pokemon Sun and Moon was a good Pokemon game. It really was. Okay, yeah, it's 5 for now. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm turning my fan away so y'all don't have to like hear it. Except my room gets kind of hot. Let's see. Personal opinion, I think Noble 6 could beat Master Chief. I want to say... I want to say yeah? Because I don't know too much about Halo. But I want to say yeah. Like... I really like Doomslayer though, from the Doom series. I love Doom. I know I'm gonna get hate, but I love X and Y over Sun and Moon. I never played X or Y. I never played those Pokemon games, but I feel like they're probably really fire. I feel like they're really good. Yeah, I feel like those are like really good series. Do you have other animation projects that you work on or plan to? Finesseful J, yeah I do. I'm working on so I'm working on a Warhammer animation. I'm working on a Goth Girl one, and I'm working on a so yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm working on a Warhammer one, a Goth Girl one, a GameStop one, and a bar one. I plan to drop like 2 each week. So like this week I'm dropping GameStop and the bar, and I'm gonna try and finish the Goth one as fast as possible to drop it soon too. And then I'm also working on the other ones, and that's how I'm gonna move forward. That's how I'm moving a lot to well, that's basically how I'm moving forward. Because, dude, I gotta say right now, the way I was doing animation before, where I was making like 8-minute videos, trying to make 8-minute videos every week, animated, man, you know, like even the other animators that I work with, like who I know, who I'm good friends with, like Stanley Animations and all these other dudes, they were like, bro, you're nuts, you're killing yourself, and I low-key was, like, I'm not gonna lie. I loved making the Goth Girl series, and I loved animating, and I loved making cartoons and animation and everything. But oh my gosh, it was like let me tell you guys something really quickly. In June, I was going through it, man. Like trying to animate as much as I could. I was trying to drop one every week to see if it was possible. It was not for me anyway. To drop one was crazy. And then like other animators who like I'm good friends with, like Yo-Yo and like Yo-Yo 808, Stanley Animations and whatnot. Everyone's just like, yeah, bro, you're doing too much, man. Like you're killing yourself. And I was just trying to get cartoons out or videos out fast as possible. So instead I said, okay, I'm gonna do an easier approach where I make them shorter, and not only that, I also don't just make them story times. Some will be skits. Like the bar series is mostly skit animation, which I really love doing. So that's what I was focusing on moving forward, just to give myself some breathing room. What's good, bro? I have a Switch. Do you know Devonta the One? Yes, I do. I collabed with him back in the day. I say back in the day, it was like 2 years ago. 1.5. Okay, 1.5 is way too big. 0.8. My friends kept talking about a game called Clash Royale. It's on mobile, but they kept talking about it, playing it, and one day I tried it and I'm addicted now. That happens, bro. That happens a lot. That happens a lot. Also, Also, there's gonna be a week, not this week, but like mid-October, there's going to be a week where basically I drop a video almost every day of the week, and I want to experiment with that. Is this Sonic Colors lo-fi music? Yeah, it is lo-fi hip-hop, Sonic and Sega games music. Yeah, it's just a vibe. It's just a vibe, man. Yo, Leland, what's good, man? My day's going alright, man. So far, so good. Just winding down the night by like working on some animation. Decided to hop on, say hi to my community, hi to my people. Since I don't do it as often as I'd like. Sleepy Hollow? No. Are you talking about the movie? I know of the movie. Do you know what the Sonic Away is? No, I don't. What's that? Yeah, I know of the movie though, but I never watched it. I just know it exists. Interesting. How do you feel on Dying Light the Beast? I think that game looks really cool, but I just haven't played it yet. But I think it looks fire, honestly. I think it looks legit. This, some more blush, I guess, and then she'll be like that. She barely moves. She's like a giant. She's almost like a statue. 'Cause that's how they fight. They're very. So after you comb. one more frame just of Len hitting the floor. So he's like this. Going to his leg real quick. Oh, sorry. So take his thigh, go up here, mask the illusion, go there, put this here like he fell. My classroom hates 6-7. I just found out what 6-7 was like this week, and I was like, oh. Like after I posted my last short, people were saying 6-7, and I was like, what? I'm like, okay. And then someone explained it to me. I was like, oh, okay, I got you. All right, put that there. His thigh's just a stump, but that works because see how no one would ever see it. You can actually max it like this. Alright, cool. How about 41? What's 41? Yeah, I don't know any of these. This is how you know I'm old. So you know I've like, I don't keep up with the times. I live under a rock, man. All I do is play video games and watch anime in my spare time, and then I go to the gym and chill with my friends. Appreciate it. If I do this, what do you see? Alright, perfect. This is how the shot will, this is how it actually looks when it's animated. So then on this one. Grab her eyes, have her face down. Have you seen the new season of Don? Yeah, I did. I finished all of it. I loved it. Don was one of my favorite. It was my favorite anime of this year. Was Don season 2 was my favorite one this entire year. My favorite anime is Dragon Ball Z, and I love Koroi Kenshin. All right, fire. My favorite anime is also Dragon Ball Z is one of my favorite animes too, and I only found out about. I've never really watched Koroi Kenshin, but I know a lot of people love him, and he has such an awesome personality. He has such an awesome personality. It helps me until I get to and still put out so much more content. W, you're killing it. Thanks, Finesseful J. I'm trying. I honestly am trying. just have to pose her real quickly. It's funny though. By the way, fun fact: a lot of my characters don't have feet because most of the time you don't see them. Like they don't have feet unless I need to draw them. But a lot of time they just have like stumps. Now you know one of my secrets. Oh, I should make that a fun fact Friday. Have you listened to a rock band called Seether? No, I haven't. I haven't. I'll check it out though. I just found this one rock band too recently, by the way. Dallas, there was this new band I'm really into. They're called Ellen Garden, and I don't know why they're so fire. I really like Ellen Garden. They're a dope band. But yeah. You excited for Persona 4 the remake? It's so funny. I beat Persona 4. Would I play Persona 4 again? I'm a little excited about it. I could like, yeah, I would play it again. But the remake has to include something else because I put 75 hours into Persona 4. And I loved it. That game was so good. Such a good RPG. It was my favorite RPG on the PS2. Was Persona 4. I loved it. Where's her sword? Okay, thank goodness her sword's up here. Her little nub thing. Alright, so we're just gonna add this here. Take all your building block pieces real quick. To make this easier, just go like this. Roll this underneath. Boom. Oh, her nub's too short. Extend this too. I listen. I know Kiss. Persona 4 hasn't aged well. It's only because of all the stuff they keep doing with it. From the dance game to the fighting game, which the fighting game wasn't actually the Persona fighting game was actually really good. The rhythm game was, oddly enough, I played the rhythm game and it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I like a good rhythm game. Fun fact also about me that nobody knew. Bro, there was a time I was a monster at Dance Dance Revolution. There was one time me and Roxy actually went to this one like very Asian-esque mall in our area, and they had a huge DDR like area there, and I was playing DDR, and the cool thing about it was where the DDR section is a giant glass, so anyone who's on the escalator going up or down, they can see you right there in the window, so they'll just be like seeing you play or whatnot. And dude, take it in, I am this like 6'2" black guy playing Dance Dance Revolution like on hard mode and just like killing it and crushing, having a blast. And each time there was one guy outside the window who was just kind of like staring at me, trying to like keep up. Like he wasn't moving forward on the escalator at all. He was kind of staring at me, watching me play. And then afterwards, after I finished my play session, he gets up on the escalator, makes his way to the arcade, goes, finds me and Roxy. Roxy's just staring at this guy because she's like, yo, who is this? And I'm just there too. And I'm like, well, I don't really know what to say. Dude shakes my hand, says, really nice, man. And I say, thank you. And he had like a really thick accent too. And I was just like, thank you. And it was kind of awkward, but then he just goes, yeah, you're good. And I was like, yeah, thanks, I appreciate it. And then he goes, tall. And then he walks away. And I was just like, okay. And then Roxy looks at me, I look at Roxy, and Roxy just goes, tall! And I'm like, alright. So that happened when I was playing DDR. But to tie it all back to Persona 4, yeah, I played Persona 4 the dance remix. crazy time. I have many crazy stories about my life. I'm not gonna lie. The Vine story is so good. Alright, let me fix this arm real quick here. And when in doubt... gonna borrow this arm right here. Actually, I'll just take this. Six, seven. So take this hand here. I need a fist, but I don't want to redraw one. So I'm gonna go to first fix. First I'm gonna save my work. Then I'm gonna go to my giant library of animation parts and assets. Did you hear about the recent FNAF 2 movie coming out? Do you have any theories on it? TJ, I'm going to be honest. I've never played a FNAF game outside of one of the... there was a 2D FNAF. A 2D FNAF. And I played that recently. Not too like last year. But I've never played a FNAF game before. But people love the series. So I gotta see what's up with it. Also, I didn't know there was like a gender swap version of Five Nights at Freddy. I just found that out like I knew of the fan art. I didn't know there was also a game. That is insane to me. I did not know there was also like a game of like that. Of that. That's wild. Please play FNAF. If you had to pick between me playing FNAF and Silent Hill, which one would you choose? Nice job. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Silent Hill. I would too. Not Franny, bruh. Silent Hill. I would do Silent Hill too. I'd pick Silent Hill over FNAF as well if I had to be honest with you. I just think like, it looks cooler. Or it looks more fun. But FNAF is also really good too. Really, really good too. Shout out Scott Coffin, the creator of the series. You played Sonic Racing Crossroads because it's fire. I have Sega Saga. I have, dude. Like, it is really fun. I played the demo and it's really fire. But I'm not. I told myself I'm not buying any more games because I have a huge backlog right now. But I'm probably gonna get Silent Hill through F eventually. Probably sooner rather than later. That ain't horror, bro. Oh, cool, it opened up. That ain't horror, bro. Silent Hill? Silent Hill is like a super horror game. And I feel like FNAF was like the pioneer of like what's called mascot horror. And mascot horror is like, you know, your Five Nights at Freddy's, your Poppy Playtimes, your what was that other game with the rabbit? I can't remember. It's like a giant like game show that you have to play and survive. Yeah, those are mascot horrors, and they usually always take place at a theme park, a toy store. Insert child environment here. That's usually where they take place at. Indigo Park, thank you. There's Indigo Park. I beat that one. I beat chapter 1 of Indigo Park. Like last year. I played it on stream too. Yeah, I played Indigo Park on stream as well. Also, make her bigger. Make her look like daunting. Like she's like a monster. Not a monster much, but just like bigger. Like intimidating. There we go. Alright, I'm probably gonna drop this one soon. Dude, there's gonna be I'm telling you, there's gonna be a week where I'm gonna do like a rush week where I drop a new video every day of the week, but each video is gonna be ranging anywhere between 30 seconds to a minute long, and I'm just gonna do it for an entire week, see what happens. Yo, can you draw me as a metalhead and add a flying V guitar with it? No. Bro, I barely have time to draw for myself. My fault, Dallas. I can't, bro. You ever saw is a horror from the movie? You ever saw is a horror from the movie? And a good horror game could be a great game with good or bad graphics to make it scary and good jump scares. Also, the hard instructions to make it fun, but not too hard of instructions. I agree. A good horror game will have the element of surprise. So, like, yeah, jump scares. Jump scares are like a key element of like horror, especially in games. Unless you're doing psychological horror, and that's a whole different beast of itself. But like, yeah, good horror games will have jump scares. Mascot horror came in like a storm recently, and it did such a good job because more people were just loving it. Like, because remember, Five Nights at Freddy was an indie game, so it was made like by one person. Poppy's Playtime is also an indies game. Not anymore. Now it's like huge. I think it's published now. But yeah, all these started as indie games. So there's a market for them. Alright, so we're gonna make this shot a bit bigger. Like that. Now, if I do this and close it off, how does it look on thing? Cool. Made the ink on her glove a bit smaller because it's really thick. Yeah, it's mad thick. Hi. Let's see. Guess what my biggest fear is? What is it? Is it wrong that I think Jujutsu Kaisen is overrated? No, it's not. But I really enjoyed Jujutsu Kaisen. But I'll be honest. I know that most people only watch Jujutsu Kaisen for the fights, and not for the story that is with like Yuji and with like Itadori and the curses and everything that's going on. Most people are there for like the really cool fighting. Because I feel like for a lot of people, Jujutsu Kaisen's story was really complicated and really hard to follow. Versus like a story of like, what's an easier story? Demon Slayer. To avenge his family, to rescue his sister, dude goes out, starts slaying demons. And slowly gets stronger and slowly builds like this like community of other Demon Slayers around him and gains their trust and respect. Alright, cool, straightforward. Jujutsu Kaisen though, bro, that story is Itadori ate one of the strongest curses, Sukuna. There's a curse school, technical school organization. There's also another one in each prefecture of Tokyo. Apparently most demon curses live in Japan. There's this whole arcane thing. Like, it was more confusing for a lot of people, and people just like seeing the fight scenes in Jujutsu Kaisen. But yeah, that's what they were there for. I think it's a good shonen series. I think it's a good shonen anime though. To me, and I'm gonna get in trouble for this, VanQuest. When it comes to One Piece, which I am a huge fan of One Piece. I'm a huge fan of One Piece. But when it comes to One Piece, I am not like how Luffy has his new Gear 5 mode. I'm not a fan of it. I don't like Gear 5 from One Piece, like, at all. I feel like it ruins the tension. I feel like it made him too strong and invincible. And yeah, I'm just not a fan of it. So to me, it actually got to the point where I disliked it so much, I stopped watching the anime because of it. And like every 10 seconds, Luffy always laughs and it's really annoying. Actually, does anybody in here watch One Piece? Or it might just be me. I forgot to finish One Piece. You're okay. Oh man. Wrong mouth. Wrong mouth. Sorry, I can't tell you my I'm about to die to see you upload a video of me. Alright, peace out, King Gamer. Literally, I feel a peak of nostalgia when I see the Gear 2nd pose. I loved, dude, when Gear 2nd came out, One Piece was at its peak. I loved it at that point. I could not put it down. I could not put it down. It was so good. It was so good when he first did Gear 2nd. Especially when he made that cool speech where he's like, dude, I want to think of a way where I can protect my friends and I don't have to lose anybody. So I'm willing to sacrifice some of my body in order to do so. I loved when Luffy came up with that with Gear 2nd. It was so cool. Hey, Michael Fujiwara. What's up? Also, take this little piece here. I love One Piece, but I do not like Luffy as a character. Gear 5 seems like the only form that's worth damn compared to the other forms. But he does get folded by... He didn't though, Vanquest! He was beating them left and right in Gear 5, and I couldn't believe it. Falling off the plane. Falling off the plane right now. Help. Do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll, Nicole. It might just save your life. But I just started reading the manga of One Piece, but that's what I'm gonna do. Cheeseburger. Chili hot dog. Actually, let me just hit delete on this. And yeah. This one's catchy. Let me grab this really quickly. It's from Sonic? Dang. That's amazing. I'm Sonic the Hedgehog now. That's the spirit. Alrighty. Just gonna block this off because I'm about to fall asleep. I woke up way too early. I was up from No, that song was fire. There you go. Alright, one last pose. And then I'm gonna go to sleep because I've been up since 5 a.m. One last pose. So letting y'all know, I'm gonna be wrapping up soon. So if you have any more questions, knock yourself out. I'll answer as many as I can so I don't leave you hanging. And if not, I'll just do it in the next draw art stream. Which should be weekly moving forward, in all honesty. I think I can swing that for y'all at least. I do think Gear 5 is wasted on Luffy. I agree. I just don't like it because it's all like funny and he's a clown. Let me see here. I don't like Luffy as a clown. I liked when he was like serious and cool. Let me see what else. I'm good. Now Steel Ball Run's about to drop in. Oh, Steel Ball Run looks amazing. I can't wait. Oh my gosh, I love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And Steel Ball Run looks really fun, so I'm gonna be watching that anime for sure. I wish I could do anime reactions, but YouTube won't let you. Shoot, I would love that. I would do that even on my main channel here. But yeah. So basically, what happened was after slamming my face into a Sister of Battle's chest by accident. Have you ever heard of Star Ocean? I've heard of Star Ocean. I beat Star Ocean 5. And I was gonna get Star Ocean RS or R, the 2.5D one that looks really, really cool. But yeah, no, I heard of Star Ocean. It's a really good series. If a spider bites you, you might turn into Spider-Man, but if it bites you, you might get phobic. I got bit by a spider before and nothing happened. I was just disappointed and I had to get like put ibuprofen on it. Steel Ball Run's gonna be hype. All my friends are gonna watch. I can't wait to watch Steel Ball Run. It's gonna go nuts. Steel Ball Run is gonna go crazy. Have you ever raged at a video game before? If you don't mind me asking. I not really. Well, let me think. I have in certain degrees, but not like to the point where like I'm like throwing stuff or like punching stuff. I've raged at a game before. Like I'll go like fuck if I like die or something. But I've never like, yeah, that's like the height of it. Like I'm not gonna break a controller I just spent like a bunch of money on buying. Let's see, 2. I gotta save this lo-fi soundtrack, man. This hits different. This hits different, dude. Because we have a fireplace in my house, by the way, and like I chop firewood, so I'm gonna listen to this when I chop firewood. Now you guys are learning so much weird facts about me. Oh, let me see here. Have you ever? Yeah. Is grass green? I get it for monetization, but maybe there's some workarounds. Not sure how other reaction channels handle it. Other reaction channels, like they get in trouble. Like I got a couple buddies of mine who do it, and that's exactly why I made like my other reaction channel on just like a whole separate channel instead of just like adding it as like a part of this one, because like I saw dudes getting like sniped for it, and I'm like, yeah, I've been working on this channel for years. I'm not losing this to it for nothing. But yeah, I'd be down to if I could, or I may do whenever there's special events, like video game events or like special like anime like openings or like special video game openings. I may do like a reaction here with my like guy, because I have my oh, he's small, there he is. I have my guy here, and I have different emotes of him, and he's just always emoting and whatnot, and I can just get him to move. So there's that. So yeah, I even have the girl version of him on my desk. The one that's on my character's desk whenever he's drawing, like her here, on the desk there. She's like right here, which is just my guy just gender swapped. But You're just stuck with my like deep manly voice. I'm sorry. Also, 7-page Muda was the best scene for me. 7-page Muda went insane. Are you afraid of cockroaches? No, but there was one time when I was helping my dad do a delivery for his furniture store, and we went and delivered. Me and my brother went and did a delivery to a lady who had a bunch of cockroaches surrounding her room, and it was one of the most terrifying, traumatic scenes of my life. Like, have you ever heard a cockroach hit the ground? Like, have you ever heard of what it sounds like? Dude, that was terrifying. Like, that scared the crap out of me. What's up, Metal BC? BMC? KMD, are you dabbing? That's funny. Will you ever play Fallout 4? Dude, I have. Fallout 4 was amazing. I love Fallout 4. Let's see here. Oh, let me go right back. I don't know if I can actually set this one. Jeez, yeah, this is hilarious. Oh, live? Yeah, no, I'd be down to play it live. I'm surprised you're not afraid of roaches because I'm terrified of them. Dude, I'm only afraid when there's a bunch of them, and like, that was one of the most craziest things. Oh, my bad, Lennester, I changed the surname on your YT. No, you're good, bro. You are good. Let me go back to my drawing one, though. There we go. But yeah, no, you're good. You're good. And let me just change your mouth real quick here. Which character was that? I need... This is going to be so funny. I need to grab something from... I need to open up one last file. And I think I'm good for the night. Silk Song? Nope. Silk Song. Where's my Silk Song stuff I worked on? Open for location. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. Okay, so I worked on my Hollow Knight Silk Song video, worked my butt off on it, and I can't find my file. No way. Silk Song. Okay, I found it. Holy dude. I was with the low-key, like, my jaw was about to hit the floor. And my jaw was about to hit the floor. I was like, what? Yo, what's good? Open folder location. Copy. Actually, I don't even need to copy for real. I just need... Need to open up one folder and we're good. Hey, you ever willing to work as a voice actor for a Fallout 4 mod? I don't know. I'm not too sure. I don't know if I'm a good voice actor though. That's the thing. No way. That looks on vids thumbnail. I really like the way I worked on that thumbnail. That was one of my favorite thumbnails I did this year. Was the Silk Song one, oddly enough. It was like a fun bar series one. But yeah, definitely more bar series coming soon. Practice makes perfect. Oh, 100%. An Elder Scrolls fan. Yeah, practice does make perfect. An Elder Scrolls fan. I never got into Elder Scrolls. Okay. Any advice finding your own art style? My fault, Dolphin. I missed some of your questions, man. Any advice finding your own art style? Practice. Just try different ones, different styles that you like. You can grab them from Twitter, grab them from anywhere. Just grab some that you like. And just go at it from there, and you'll probably find ones that you think are really cool. Like, to be honest, my Lennester design for my character, it's really based off of where is it? My Lennester. There we go. I just wanted your mouth. And your nose. So my Lennester style is based off of Paper Mario. Yeah, it's based off of Paper Mario because Paper Mario Thousand Year Door was like such a like monumental game for me, and I drew so much inspiration from it back in the day. I beat Thousand Year Door twice. One on the GameCube and one on the Switch. I beat it both times. It's really good. I played and I'm replaying the first one, the first Paper Mario, because I was too young. I was too little when it first one came out. So my older brother, he beat it, but I barely knew what was going on. I just thought it looked really pretty. 40. So we're switching eyes here. I didn't delete her eyes or anything, did I? Okay, good. Last thing, and I think we are good to go for the night. Any mentally defective, so no, I'm gonna be good. Dude, trust me, you can still do it. You can still pull it off. You can still pull it off if you want to. Even in your spare time. Because I promise you, I did not know how to draw before. And now I draw all the time. Actually, do you have it? I made a promise to someone that I'd keep drawing, and he gave me a few posters at the convention, and I want to honor that even if I never see him again. Wow, I respect it, dude. Dovin, you have my respect for that one, man. That is fire. And in all honesty, I think there. United. I respect that. Alright, there we go. Also make her lips a bit bigger. Her mouth a bit bigger. Alright, we are done. How's your sword looking? Alright, good. Alright, cool. Oh, she looks adorable. I love it. Alright, nice. I was supposed to pay for it, but then dude, that happens sometimes. I met one of my favorite artists named Alvin Lee. Holy crud! I don't know why I was brain farting on that. I met Alvin Lee, amazing artist. He actually does the concept art for League of Legends now and Riot Games. But I met him a couple years ago, just randomly, and I got a picture with him, and he's super chill, super cool guy, and he gave me some great advice, and it was really fun. And that was the same day I also met the voice actor for Goku, Sean Schemmel, and he was also really cool too. And again, he gave me some advice, and yeah, it was cool. It was a Luffy iPhone case. That's fire. That's fire. You know how much Luffy stuff I have in my room? Let me see. I can count it. 1, 2, or One Piece stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have like 6. Shoot, I have 6 pieces of One Piece like stuff in my room, ranging from posters to figures to like stuff. And I have a giant Dragon Ball Z Goku figure on my desk. But yeah. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know I could do this with my tablet. I can just kind of scroll. That's cool. But yeah, with that being said, file save. Bro, Omega, I love that. Have you ever played Persona 5 Royale? I beat Persona 5 Royale, and I loved beating it. I was so happy when I beat it. I was so happy when I beat Persona 5 Royale. I got an ace figure on. I want Rengoku's sword. I love Rengoku. He's such a good role model. But yeah, you know what? I kind of don't want to, but I kind of know I have to. I don't want to, but I kind of know I have to. Cause I'm actually really enjoying this. But guys, I think I'm gonna have to end the stream here. I've been streaming for like 100, like an hour, an hour and a half. But yeah, I'll be back soon. And I just want to say thanks for hanging out with me, man. Like, I really appreciate the company. As always, I appreciate y'all. If no one else says they appreciate you guys for the rest of the day, I'm saying it. I appreciate every single person who's here. Every single person who shows up and like leaves a like, watches my video and all that. You guys are awesome. Without you guys, Lennester wouldn't be here. So I'm always thankful for y'all. I will do. I will do, man. So some girl can get it. Alright, I'll see you later, guys. Alright, bye, Dovin. Later. Saga, KMD, call me BMC for sure. See you, BMC. Alright, guys, everybody, take it easy.